What's up, guys? So today I want to talk about this D2R survey that's been going on for like the past week. Yeah, very interesting. Diablo 2 Resurrected Survey, change or no change, and this is the result. I just want to give my opinion about it. I want to do this like long time ago, but it's just so noisy in my house, so I never get a chance to do it. All right, so this survey was on Reddit. Is to find out what change the Diablo community want to see in D2R, and 4,352 people participated, and 99% of the participants have played D2 and LOD in the past. I hope this is 100%. I hope this is, I would make this a requirement, but whatever. Alright, so inventory changes. Number one, should the stash space be increased? Original is 8 times 6. So 53% says yes, multiple 10 times 10 square stash tab, and 28% says yes, with unlimited space, stash space, and only 6% says no. I'm not sure. 3%. I would say yes, because right now I think is I would say you unlock the inventory space as you progress the game. That would be better. Yeah, I like it to unlock. But it doesn't really matter because we're getting the shared stash anyway. So, but yeah, multiple 10 times 10 is definitely better. It doesn't really break the game. But I would like to, to unlock the different tab as you progress. Number two, should there be a separate inventory space for charm? 58% says yes, but charm should only work in that charm inventory. No is 30%, and yes, charm should work in charm plus normal inventory. So this 7%, they don't know what they're talking about, because you have like charms in the charm inventory and your normal inventory. You're gonna have like 18 19 skill grand charm, which is ridiculous. So this 7%, they don't know what they're talking about. So I guess I don't really care about this, because a lot of the purists, they want to have the inventory decision making as the inventory Tetris as they play the game. But I guess I don't really care. I'm more onto the yes train on this. But I also think you should unlock the charm inventory as you progress. Like, let's say after you beat the game in hell, you beat Bell in hell, or after you reach a very high level, then you unlock a charm inventory. But as you on your playthrough, you stay the same. So those purists will still get their inventory decision making as they play the game on their playthrough. But for the other people who love to have a charm inventory, they can unlock this when they reach a high level, like level 80, level 90. I don't know. That's just an example. But yeah, either way they go, I would not be crazy upset, and I would not be crazy against it. So that's just me. Number 3, should the inventory space be increased? Yes, but only in a combination with a separate charm inventory. So it's kind of like the same question. No is 32%. So kind of pretty even split. I don't really care about this because like when you have like a charm inventory and it's very big enough, you don't really need to increase it, and you got share stash anyway, so it's coming anyway. So I don't really care. Yeah, it's kind of the same question. All right, should runes and gems be stackable? Majority says yes, 78%. No is 16%. Again, I don't really care about this. I don't think it's really that game breaking. The thing is, like when you have stacking rune, right, and you try to put the runes into a rune world, like how are you gonna implement that, But anyway, it's not a big deal with this, so I don't really care. Should quivers have unlimited ammo? 50% says yes, 38% no, 12% I'm not sure. I think I would say no, because like if you change this, then like what about the arrows and bows that like drop on the ground? Like do you like remove that? I mean, part of me wants to say yes because it is a hassle to to keep buying arrows and keep picking up arrows, but if you change this, like you also change other as well, like like the magic arrow is designed to not use the ammo. So like, do you change that? Like, do you change other skill as well? I don't know. But again, like either way they go, I will not be crazy upset, But I'm more leaning towards no. All right, balancing changes. Should there be some minor spell balancing to make useless bad spells more viable? 70% says yes, no 19%, I'm not sure 11%. I don't know. I guess the real question is, do you trust Blizzard to rebalance all the skills and not mess up? I guess that's the real question. I'm more leaning towards no. Yeah, simply because I don't trust Blizzard to not mess things up. Alright, should there be some minor mercenary balancing to make useless bad mercenary more viable? Yes, 72%, no 19%, I'm not sure, not 9%. Yeah, I mean, right now everybody's just, the best choice is Act 2 mercenary, and all other mercenary is not as good as Act 2. I'm more leaning toward yes, but again, I don't really trust Blizzard to not mess things up. So, but I'm more leaning toward yes, because just make them more viable, so you don't just see Act 2 mercenary every game. So people have different choice. But again, I just don't trust Blizzard to not mess things up. Should there be some minor item and rune ward balancing to make useless bad items and rune wards more viable? Yes, 64%, no 25%, I'm not sure 11%. Yeah, again, the question is, do you trust Blizzard to make all these changes and not mess anything up? That's the real question. So, things like this, I'm more leaning towards no. Battle.net changes. Should the 6-month ladder season cycle be changed? Pretty even split. 34% yes. Should make it shorter. No. 31%. I'm not sure. 28%. And 7% want to make it longer. So I never play 1.10 and beyond. Back in the days, I played 1.09, and when 1.10 comes, I quit, and all my friends quit. So I never play ladder. I honestly don't think ladder is a good way to keep people playing. Like, it just gives you this time frame. Like, just tell you, oh, you have to play this game like non-stop, like within this time frame to get this item. I don't like the idea to lock behind certain item, like you have to play during this certain time frame to unlock certain item. I don't like this. I love to play the game whenever I want. I would like to take a break whenever I want. I don't want to, being forced to play, in this time frame. So I don't really care. So when a game comes out, I think I'm gonna, play single player more than online multiplayer, because I just cannot like doing runs like days and night like back in the days. I don't think I can do that anymore. So I don't really care. And they really should like for the ladder only rune words and all that, they should make it available to single player. No way they should like unlock, you should unlock this like playing ladder. Again, this is not something I like. They just give you this time frame and okay, you gotta play during this time frame to unlock this item. I don't like it. Should the non-letter rune word drop restriction be removed? Yes, 54%. 24% no. I'm not sure. 22%. So yeah, for single player, yes. For even for multiplayer Battle.net, I don't think this is a good idea to have ladder. They give you this time frame, and you gotta play non-stop to to unlock some item. So I'm not sure. I'm not sure about Battle.net. For single player, yes, definitely yes. I'm not sure if like let's say the co-op in StarCraft 2, the mutation. I'm not sure if that's a good way to add end game, like an add challenge, rather than have this ladder. Like let's say in StarCraft co-op mutation, you have some mutators like every enemy when they die they spawn like infested, right? Like couldn't you make it like every monster you kill like they spawn like a skeleton or something like that to make it like the end game instead of ladder? You know what I mean? Again, I don't like the idea of ladder, this time frame. I don't like it. Alright, should the player X command also be available on Battle.net? 44% says yes, no 38%, I'm not sure 18%. This is a hard no. No. Because you have that, then what's the point of playing in a group? Like everybody's gonna just solo and MF on their own. So this is a hard no. Interface tooltip changes. Should there be an optional modernized spell hotkey system? What does that even mean? I don't know. I don't even know what that means. I don't know what that means. Modernized spell hotkey system. Like you can change the hotkey to whatever you want. Like what does that even mean? Do they mean like the controller? You press a button and the skill activate. Like in D3, like you press the button and the skill activate. Is that what it means? I don't know. I mean, if that in that case, yeah. I mean, they have controller support on PC and controller. Yeah, you press a button and the skill activate is already a thing. So yeah, I would say yes, but if no, then I would not be crazy upset. I say yes because it's already gonna be a thing. There's gonna be controller support for PC. All right. Should there be an in-game rune word, Logic Q encyclopedia? Yes. 100% yes. So yeah, 71% yes, no 20%. I'm not sure, 9%. This is 100% yes for me. I don't even know why it's not in game already. It should be in game already. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. All right. Should there be an optional loop filter to make certain item drops more easier visible? Yes, 70%. No, 23%. I'm not sure. 7%. Optional. Yeah. I mean, why not? It doesn't hurt everybody. I mean, it's just for if yeah, never hurts. You have an option. But if they're gonna have auto goal pickup, so optional loop filter is not that important anymore because you already automatically picking up goal. I mean, there's gonna be less items, but whatever. I'll say yes. Should there be a kill tracker where you see how often you kill boss 6 and get stacks or drop? 52% yes, no 30%. I'm not sure, 18%. I would say yes. Why not? It's just analytic, more more data, and you can see. All right. Should there be an option to toggle showing ground loop so you don't have to press all every time you want to see it in loop? Yes, 76%. No, 17%. 7%. I'm not sure. So does that mean when an item drop on the ground, it will automatically show for like a few seconds? Because I rather not have like right item showing like all the time. If for a few seconds, okay, fine. Then I'll say yes. But if you're having items showing all the time, then no. Should there be an optional additional tooltips on items that show possible min-max row of the stats? Example. Yeah. Yes, 77%, no, 16%, I'm not sure. Yeah, doesn't hurt. Doesn't hurt. I mean, it's very easy to look up online anyway, but having that doesn't hurt in game. All right, content changes. Should they add at some point more in-game content like the Pandemonium event? Yes, 69%. 70%, I'm not sure. No, 14%. I would say yes. And I would say unlock all this for single player. More contents. Yes. Should they add at some point new items, woundward, or horologic Q recipes? Yes, 58%, no, 23%, I'm not sure, 19%. I don't know. If they're gonna do this, they really have to watch out for power creeps. And then again, the real question is, do you trust the current Blizzard to make all these changes and not mess things up? I think that's the real question. So, yeah. Other changes. Should there be an optional personal loop option in multiplayer? Everybody gets his own loop, other people cannot steal it. Oh, very even split. 39% no, 36% yes, and 13% says yes, but only if there's a trade-off, less drop or minus 100% MF, and 12% I'm not sure. Yeah, this is very debatable. This one. I would say no, because if you change that, I think that's too much of a change. If you want to make a new game, yeah, definitely go for personal, instant loot, But for D2, I would say no. I'm more leaning towards no. Because if you change that, you kind of change the other things as well. Like, I'm not saying like free for all loop is better than personal loop. I'm just saying it changed too much. It kind of changed too much. All right. Should there be an additional easier way to respec? One free respec every letter reset. No, 44%, yes, 43, 13% I'm not sure. Like, you already got like infinite, right? You have 3 on your playthrough, and you get infinite reset from the essences, right? How much more do you need? You get infinite. Do you mean, okay, a easier way? So maybe the essence drop, like the drop rate will be higher, something. I don't know, because like you already got infinite reset as you farm, Should you be able to open the cow level after killing Cow King? Yes. 82% says yes, 10% no, 8% I'm not sure. Yeah, definitely yes, because nothing worse than going into a cow room and somebody kill the Cow King and then everybody's screwed. Somebody saying like supposed to be the one person that killed Cow King cannot make cow portal, everybody else still can, but it's very hard to implement because like you don't know when, if your Lightning Fury or your multiple shot actually hit the Cow King off screen and then become the final blow, and then you're all screwed. So just make it yes, just make everybody can open up the cow level, even the kill Cow King. And there's gonna be one guy that like reach level 99 and he doesn't care, and he just go into random cow rooms and just screw everybody up. There are people like that, okay? So definitely yes, 100% yes for this question. Should I don't know how to say the name, that portal open after complete the quest and getting the waypoint? So yeah, why not? Yes, 65%. I'm not sure, 22%. No, 13%. I would say yes. But either way, I would not be too upset. But I'm more leaning toward yes. Are there any changes you would like to see were not mentioned in this survey? I don't know. I cannot think on top of my head right now. So many people suggested a lot of additional changes. Some of them are really interesting. All right, and they're all here. So, and there's like 86 pages. All right, let's go over some of it. New rune words and some end game sounds fun. I'm not sure about new rune words. Again, like anything, like you change the balance, you're adding new items, new rune words. The question you need to ask is, do you trust the current Blizzard to do all the rebalancing and not mess things up? That's the real question you need to ask yourself. More endgame? Yeah, I'm 100% for that. More content, more endgames. Personal loot will make this game extremely better. I'm not sure. It definitely changed too much. Like that's not D2 anymore. But either way, I would not be crazy against it or crazy upset. Again, I just don't really care. Most of them. Unsocket runes from rune word accents, increased drop rate. What? Unsocket runes from rune word accidents. Increased drop rate of runes, lower requirement from obers. I don't know. Like if you have no penalty unsocket rune, then everybody's just like can have perfect row of rune word. Just put the rune word in, put the runes in, unsocket, put the rune in, unsocket. Like everybody can have perfect row. You know. Potion system should be improved. Better and simple melee auto attack. I don't know. Remove stamina. It slows you down too much. It's not helpful at all. I would say just keep it because it doesn't really matter after you reach like level 20. I'm just gonna pick the important ones. There's gonna be a lot. There's 86 pages. Crazy. Wounds and gems should be stacked, but not in stash. Okay, you're making things more complicated, but not in stash. So in inventory, only in stash. So in the inventory you cannot. In stash you can. You're making things more complicated than it should. Transferable characters from D2LD to D2R. They already confirmed for single player. For multiplayer, no. Let the game release first before try to change it. I agree. I prefer Blizzard don't change the game too much because, again, I just don't trust them to make so many changes and then, not mess things up. I just don't trust them. Make the model of master not totally new. Classic ladder mode. Updated ladder. Again, I don't like this ladder thing. They should have like more interesting end game instead of just give you this time frame and just start everything over. you know, and play the heck out of it during this time frame. I just don't like it. Remove charms? No, that's not gonna happen. Oh my god. Scroll too fast. Bell filter. Bell remembers what type of potion it has and auto refill with the same type in the same slot when you buy more, when you pick up more from main inventory content when you return to town. Very interesting. I think that's yeah, I think that's a good idea. This one, I think this one is cool. Quick swap gear set for more than just weapon. Not necessarily. Freely unspent respect the last few level. Extend auto equip rule to also cover straight upgrade. What? Cube can be used for storage. What do you mean? Identify item only in town. Remove TP's grow. Diablo 3 teleport model. Oh my god. Not a good idea. I don't want to wait when I'm open up a TP. Maybe tone down the charge bolt damage on Scarab, but ram up quickly. Maybe give act bosses a little bit more health of status field resistance normal. I don't really care. I'm looking for some important ones. There should be Act 6, 7, 8, and more. I'm not sure with that much, but more contents are always welcome. But I think they have plans in Diablo Immortal. I'm not sure it will overlap Diablo Immortal or not. So if there are any major changes, there should be separate client for the modern version of D2, kind of like how you choose classic, modern, WoW in Battle.net. I agree. I like the personal item drop, but I like the trade. I personally changed bit loot table, for example. I never seen Tyrius might. It's supposed to be the rarest item. Okay. Make the drop rate of all runes the same. So finding high level. Burn rune in normal Act 1. Oh man. Maybe nerfs to some ability like sword. Remove stamina. Auto go pick up. Okay. It's already been confirmed. Most enemy immunity removed from hell. High resist are okay as long as they can mitigate. No. No. At launch, recreate 1.14D, then go on to make balance and content changes as the game progresses through seasons. Yeah. But for me, you know, the best version of the game is 1.09. That's my D2. Okay. So I'm still gonna enjoy D2R. I'm still gonna enjoy 1.14D when D2R comes, but it just can never replace 1.09 within my heart. Ultra wide support, I think they have that. Add transmogrification, Diablo 3. That's Diablo 3. I guess I don't really care about this. I don't know. Plucky, will you marry me? mod support. They have proper mod support, and there's no need to, you know, to use plugin. Remove teleport from Enigma. Increase faster run walk charm from 357 to 5712. So this guy, they just want to everybody's just run faster instead of just teleport. See, this is one thing I don't like about 1.10 and beyond. You know, back in 1.09, there's no Enigma. Okay, there's no call to arm. So character feel a lot more unique. You know, the classes, each class feel a lot more unique. Right now you have Enigma, you have call to arms. Everybody can teleport. Everybody can, you know, use battle order. So you're making every class can do everything, which is something I don't like. I want they go the opposite, which make all classes more unique, you know, instead of making every class can do everything. So yeah, Enigma is the problem, but I would say just leave it, you know. Again, I don't trust Blizzard to make, you know, huge change to the game and not mess things up. I just don't trust them. Option to remove stamina for offline character. No. More hotkeys, like how many more you need? You can already have like 12 skills. I'm not sure. Fix poison damage. Potion rework. Make cube bigger. This way we have more room for loop and charm inventory. Tetris is the same as the original D2. Not necessarily, but I don't really care. Import D3 campaign story into the same engine. Interesting. Block the ability to buff yourself and change weapon. You should lose buff that rely on a certain item if you change that slot. So that pretty much makes the like items like call to arm, you know, heart of the oak, like it pretty much makes them useless, right? More monster density, yes. Not official, but I mean, there's mod out there. But if they add more, I'll be happy. Open to additional characters, expansions, act in general, if done correctly. Good death animations, a way to respect would be needed. Again, you already have unlimited respect, okay? With the essences. Reduce density, no. You should increase the density. Have option to answer yes in later patch instead of only yes and no. Nerf teleport, for example. Cooldown 2 seconds. As broken as teleport is, I don't like cooldown. Charges would be better. But I would say just don't nerf it, just leave it as it is. Some of these I will be okay if they're later patch, but not at launch. Yeah. They probably should have classic LOD version of the game with permanent current 1.14 patch, and all changes should be on separate ongoing LOD version. Okay. Decreased level 12 conviction aura on infinity to level 6. Remove teleport. Yeah, again, this crazy rune words. You see, this is the problem, right? This is one of the reasons why I love 1.09, because there's no crazy rune words. There's no synergy. I did not see that any sort of character creation limit would be imposed, or that there wasn't a limit if there remained extremely limited stat space, even with single share stat. Too long. I don't bother with it. I love to see how new content like new acts down the line. Yeah, I like new more new content. I just don't know if the new contents will be overlap with Diablo Immortal. A bestiary with new monster model. Rather than a charm inventory space should be expanded by 8 to 16 slots, either within the general inventory or expanding horologic queue capacity. For charm inventory, like I said, if you're making the game day one, I watched Mr. Llama SE yesterday. They should make half of the inventory. Like the charm can only work in half, of the inventory. But people playing this game for the past 20 years, and they can fill up the whole inventory with charm. So if you change to, only work on half of the inventory, that's a nerf, and people generally don't like nerf. That's why all these questions, everything is a buff, because buff is in general is more acceptable. If you nerf something, it generally is unacceptable for a remaster. So yeah. For inventory, I would say just on your playthrough is the same, but you unlock a charm inventory when you reach a very high level, or you beat Bell in Hell, whatever, something like that. But either way, I would not be crazy against it. I would not be crazy upset, whatever they do. Melee splash damage. Improve melee chance to hit situation. Again, if you want changes like this, the question you need to ask yourself is, do you trust Blizzard to not mess things up? No boss, no dupes, no scripts, no hack, no bug item. I agree, but boss gonna exist no matter what, and there's gonna be some farmer group or organization out there. There's no way you can stop those. People go to farm amount of hours every day, and then the next guy comes in and continue farming with the same account. That's their daily professional job. There's organization like that out there. There's no way you can stop that. Perhaps have an alternate mode where you can only trade drop with players who are in your game when an item drop, but instead make rare drop more common. This way players can play the game to find loot rather than wasting time trading. Like David Bravitt said, they purposely make the runes in some drops super rare to create this trading environment, to create this trading community. So is their intention to make all these rare items so rare to drop? These runes, this Burr rune, Zo rune, so rare. So there's gonna be a trading community. Trading is a must and should be a big part of Diablo 2. Make sure to make community mod realm like Project Diablo 2 available. Yes. Mod support, yes. I wish you can unsuck it. Again, if there's no penalty, you can just put it in, make a rune world, unsuck it, put it in, unsuck it, put it in, unsuck it until you get a perfect roll. If there's no penalty, it doesn't work that way. I would like to see all the balance changes and new items for the ladder. So keep standard ladder and perhaps introduce change. Whatever, I don't care about ladder. A rework of monster immunity. See, for things like this, right? It is kind of annoying. And, you know, you have a Blizzard sorceress. You can kill Bao in hell, no problem, but you gotta run away from cold immunity. It is, I mean, I understand, like, why they're making these suggestions. I understand, but yeah, it's just changing the game too much. This is one of the reasons why I like, another reason why I like 1.09, because there was no synergy. You don't need to put 60, 80 skill point into a single skill tree, you know, just to have a good skill that's viable in hell. You don't have to do that. There was no synergy. Why now you putting like 60, 80 skill in a single skill tree just to get one good skill? That's the problem. That's why I don't really like this synergy thing. I mean, it definitely has some pros and cons, but I just prefer 1.09 when there's no synergy. Increase the inventory size, but having the new space not be available for charm. Yeah, again, I would say you unlock the charm inventory when you reach a high level, or just leave it as it is. Either way, I will not be too upset. Make letter only rune available in single player. Yes, 100%. Runes should be non-stackable, but I could see a special rune and gem tab to stack them. You're making things more complicated. Again, when you have like stackable runes and you're trying to put them into a rune word, like how this gonna work? Teleport should be nerfed. No. Shift hover to view tooltip on ground to check sockets. Yeah. If the survey taker has played through the game itself instead of being rushed from normal hell. Yeah, I would say like it shows like 99% of the participants played Diablo 2 in the past. It should be 100%. It should be a requirement right there. Seriously, no charm inventory? I don't really care. I'm gonna enjoy the game regardless. Maps like Path of Diablo. Equipable glove boots for all merc. I don't know. Bug fixes primarily. Some bugs need to fix, but some bugs you gotta leave them in just because that was make the game great. Some bugs like the poison, what is it? Poison cloud bug, something like that. Yeah, they should fix those. Another bug is the jewel on non-weapon bug. Like when you have like a 40 enhanced damage jewel and you have like 15 max damage, and then the enhanced damage only benefit the minimum damage. Yeah, I think they should fix that bug too. Mod support, yeah. Keep the itemization good. Bump the drop a little. Stop changing a classic. I cannot stress how much I want in-game loot filter. Yeah, I mean, if it's optional, yeah, fine. As far as changes go, I'm down with some quality of life changes that do not affect gameplay. But by and large, I think the game should remain the same. I'm all for changes. I mean, as long as good. But again, I don't trust Blizzard. Again, you gotta keep asking yourself, do you trust the current Blizzard to make all these changes and not mess things up? So yeah, I guess just majority should stay the same. Okay, simply because I don't trust Blizzard to not mess things up. Yeah, I think they should have this tracking. They should add this tracking in game, so we don't have to like all tab and go to a website to do all the tracking. Make Boazon great again. Yeah, Boazon kind of like suck right now, like really suck. Like if you want to make a Boazon good in the current patch, it's kind of like a waste of time and money. But yeah, again, changes. I just don't trust Blizzard. Take it slow, release what is known and familiar, and use reason number one feedback to driven innovation. Remove stamina. Fix the bugs. I'm on page 6 and there are 86 pages. Oh my god. So let me go a little bit faster. I'm just gonna pick the interesting ones. I'm fine with new expansion and new classes. All these changes should come with a toggle, so they are optional. I don't know, man. I don't know about new classes. If they add anything like drastically change the game, yeah, they should have like a separate RAM, something like that. Increase rune drop. No. Diablo Kung ladder unique drop or non-ladder. In single player, definitely for single player, option to pick early version to play. Yeah, I would love to play 1.09, but I don't think it's gonna happen. Trade disabled for people outside the game in with item drop and time limit trade among those people in game. No, man. Trading should just work the same. Should just work the same. Spirit from Woundwork into internal bonus. No map hack. Now multi-boxing. If ladder resets a shorter high wound drop, maybe 1% higher. Again, I don't care about ladder. I don't like ladder. The idea. It's a remaster, not a remake. True. But they could add some quality of life changes. No, pure game is the best. See, this is for me, the best version, again, the best version of D2 is 1.09 for me. Okay? So I don't know, for pure game is best. It's the remaster, not a remake. Because for me, 1.09 is the best version. And 1.10, they kind of ruined the game for me. I mean, I still enjoy like playing Barbarian, like teleporting. I still enjoy the gameplay, but at the same time, seeing my Barbarian teleporting across the whole screen, it just doesn't look right and doesn't feel right. So 1.10 kind of ruins the game for me already. So yeah, a lot of people would argue the same. 1.09 was the best patch, was the best version of the game. The current version is not. Blockchain's being crippled. Maybe remove them. So yeah, this is have modders be able to open their own server. Yeah, mod support. I'm not sure if they can like do something like for Open Battle.net, like just have all the mods ready. You just have to select the mods and you create game. This is for open BattleNet, okay? You know, they have all the mods ready, and you just select mod when you create game, and you have the mod. That might be. I'm fine with that. Remove teleport from Enigma. Yeah. Same thing. People having problem with this. Crazy win words. Make third-party trading and forum goal site against. Just enjoy the game, okay? You know, just leave trading as it is. You know, again, like, you know, some farmers group organization, they're gonna exist no matter what. There's no way you can stop it. And bots gonna exist eventually. Summons match players move speed. Yeah, because the AI is not that great in D2. I would say yes on this, but that kind of changed the game too much. I don't know. I would say yes. You know. Integrated hierarchical queue in inventory. Removes keys, lock chests. Something useful for standard heroes. So I don't really care. Yeah, I don't really care about this. You already got the torch. You already got the small charm. Doesn't really matter. You're already very overpowered anyway. Being able to transfer the progress of character play in alpha version of Diablo 2 Resurrected to full version of game, if possible. I don't know. Probably not. See, ability to swap between specific version. Vanilla 1.09, 1.14. See how many people love 1.09? Yeah. It's my best version. The best version. Nerf Hamilton. Some kind of end game mode when all monsters have monster level. You know, like, just like I said, I'm not sure if like you can take ideas from StarCraft 2 co-op mutation. Like, all enemies have this shield for the first time they taking damage. You know, like enemy automatically, all monster automatically revive once. You know, like all monsters spawn a skeleton when they die. You know, something like that. Make the game more interesting. Nerf Enigma, yeah, everybody have problem with Enigma. Stackable potion, please. Doesn't really matter in the stash, but in the belt that would be ridiculous. Like you have like you're gonna have like hundreds of potions in your belt. A new class, new act. I don't know. Because like when you add things like that, like do the original game get that as well? I don't know. That might be too much work. But I'm down for more contents and more end games. And when you add like new act, you know, things like that, yeah, I'm not sure it overlap with Diablo Immortal or not. Cross-play or system. I'm all in. I hope the team at Vicarious Vision could make the animation of character less of what looks like low-budget Java games. They look really off. Oh. Make characters stay true to the original visually. Yeah, like everybody's like saying the Amazon's face, right? They definitely need to change that. Fix bug stuff and make it more modern, but still keep the same feel. Give teleport a cooldown. Yeah, teleport is like the most broken skill in this game. Because you can just keep spamming it. But I would just leave it as it is. I mean, if you fix something like that, you're gonna open up a can of worms. Okay, you fix this, like, okay, do you fix other as well? And then, like, do you still have the same game? I don't know. Better bot prevention. Yeah, anti-bot, but I think it's gonna exist eventually. Unfortunately, that's the way it is. And again, those farmers groups, organization with people have share accounts, you know, running the account 24/7. That's gonna exist no matter what. So no, there's no way you can stop that. Quit trying to change Diablo. You know, the thing is, again, for me, the best version of the game is 1.09. So for me, the game's already changed. You know, if you're coming from that, if you look at from that perspective, the game's already changed. But with that being said, I still prefer they don't change the game much because, again, I don't trust Blizzard to not mess things up. Just keep it classic. Show what aura. Yeah, show what aura Actumer have in hiring screen. Yep. Yes. Easier to MF on classes that aren't sword. I don't know, like people use barbarians, find item to MF. Increased base damage or both. Yeah, both and Boazan is in a bad spot right now. But again, changes. I don't trust Blizzard, not mess things up. Cooldown should no longer be global, so that's when you cast cooldown skill. Upgrade normal, exceptional, unique should also improve their magic effects. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I mean, they could change. They can change that. I mean, but yeah, if you start changing things like this, then you start opening up a can of worms. That's the problem. Otherwise, if you're making a new game, yeah, 100%. But right now, I don't know. Minor skills like this should generate a small amount of mana rather than causing mana. So that's Diablo 3. No. Teleport needs to cool down. No. Charges might be good, but still, don't change. If you're changing things like that, you're opening up a can of worms. Original Diablo 2, no expansion. High rune drop rates. The rune, you know, some of the high runes, the rare runes, they're supposed to be rare. Better potion system. Address draw to make them more viable. Some of them are pretty viable, like the 4015 IAS. And the Rainbow Facet, you know, the minus enemy resistance draw. They are very viable. You just need to find it. Yeah, Diablo clone and Pandemonium event available for single player. Yes, just unlock everything for single player, man. Jeez, no way you should like lock that behind single player. You know, yeah, behind the ladder. For single player, you should get everything. Change character face. Yep. Especially Amazon. They need to change her. She doesn't need to be a supermodel, but right now she looks like a man. You know, please make her look like a female. Ultra widescreen support. They have that, I'm pretty sure. Amazon, yeah. I love you. Thanks for your effort. Another difficulty, I'm not sure. We don't need like 10 difficulties, man. I think right now it's good. Normal, nightmare, hell. We don't need like 20 difficulties in Diablo 3. You gotta really be careful with power creeps. Really careful. Remove Enigma. You see all these crazy rune words add in 1.10, like causing problem. That's why 1.09 is still the best patch. Nothing can replace 1.09 within my heart. More shrines. To drop a rare rune. Make better character face. They look too old. Yes, everybody agree with that. Personal loop. I'm not sure, man. That changed too much. Rework Diablo clone spawn mechanic. Agree. Because back in the days, there were so many SOJ that have been duped. So that's how they come up with that. Right now, I think they could like make people spend more gold instead of SOJ. Character customization. I'm all in for this. Like the more customization for a character, yeah. I love to see it. Mercenary should be able to equip glove, belt, and feet. I guess just leave it to the modders. You know, don't change too much. Just leave it to the modders. Amazon's face. See, everybody's talking about Amazon's face. Amazon's face. Oh man. Nerve enigmas. See, this is the same thing over and over. And this guy saying don't change Amazon's face. I totally disagree. It totally needs to change. Her face. Again, she doesn't need to be a beautiful supermodel. But right now she looks like a man. That's the problem. Alright. Have an ability to buy certain useful item for game. all these people just want an easy way to get rare runes. Fix maps. Not really. An end game. Oh my god. An end game. New Game Plus could make random event occur in each act. When we're playing first act, you would encounter 70% more fallen. I don't know. Just leave it to modders to increase the mod density. But I'm down for more content. I think this thing could not make it so. Oh man, too long. I don't bother to read it. Ladder only rune available in single player. Yes, 100%. Overall, don't change the game mechanic and balancing too much. Just make the gameplay smoother with better graphic. Add some more in-game content, maybe some additional rune words. I'm not sure about additional wound wards. I guess as long as they're not too powerful, they will be fine, I guess. Everybody's saying this. They're too hard to grind and find. Well, they are too hard to grind and find for a reason, okay? Yep, I think they should try their best to stop duping, stop hacking. But unfortunately, I think it's gonna exist. Unfortunately. Tedious potion spam. I mean, that's Diablo 2. You should not have a cooldown when you're drinking potion. Slight drop rate. A lot of them is the same thing over and over. Higher drop rate for runes. Change enigma. Yeah, the same thing over and over. Immunity. Again, like, if they did not change to 1.10, I don't think people will have as much problem as dealing with immunity as right now, because you have more skill point to put into other skill tree, so you have different attack, different form of attack to deal with the immunity. Right now, because the synergy, you have to put 60, 80 skill point into a skill tree to make one good skill, and then you're out of skill point. So that's why immunity is a problem. Back in the day, like 1.09, when you have a tri-elemental sorceress, immunity is not a problem. Yep, Amazon's face. Alright, I'm gonna read a couple more and I'm caught it for good, because there's like 86 pages and I'm only like 1/4 of it. Alright, everything should be better explained for first time player of D2. I agree, like some of them, like you have like stat cap, like the damage reduction cap at 50%, and like the magic absorb, the elemental absorb cap at 40%. That should be explained better for people who are new to this game. Check out Path of Diablo mod. Remove the need for low germs and to upgrade rune. We work immunity, full screen window mode, harder difficulty. I would love to see actual fun ladder theme when ladder resets. See, that's why I don't like ladder, and people have the same feel. Ladder just, they give you this time frame. You have to replay your character, and then just play the heck out of the game during this time frame, which I don't like. Remove immunity, new act. At release, no. 1 year down the line, I can see updates and patches that actually change the game. But at release, there should be no major change. I guess. Yeah. But I still don't want to see the game change too much in the future, because I simply don't trust Blizzard to not mess things up. Yeah, let's just call it good for now. It's just like so many pages, and it's gonna take like all day to read them all. So I think I'll just call it good for now. Again, like when you're asking for changes, like big changes, the real question you need to ask yourself is, do you trust the current Blizzard to make all these changes, to do all this huge rebalancing, and not make anything, to not mess things up? That's the real question you need to ask yourself. Because I don't trust them. So they just keep the majority as it is. Alright, let's just call it good for now. But anyway, I'm super excited to play this game at launch and stream this game at launch. And hopefully I'll see you guys and play with some of you. But yeah, let's just call it good for now. If you have any comments, just leave it down below. Thank you guys for watching. That's just my opinion. Of course, that's not the best. Doesn't mean it's the best opinion. That's just what I think. Okay. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys when the game launch. Okay. Gonna end the stream now. Have a good one.